Welcome back to RuneScape Dragonwilds. Heading to the library to get more of these Dreaming Stone shard bits. Also looking for this last journal page, more of these weird birds. Also, there's other quests that have been added out here with one of the updates, so we'll see about all that at some point. And that's all grinded, everything's good. Armor set's looking great. Mr. Cat looking away, I suppose. It's fine. To the library. I think the way to the library is going to be more kind of this way. Up into it. What's going to get us up in the library? We're just going kind of around. Go from the backside. Over this way somewhere. See what we can do. This will get us there. We can jump up something. How about that staircase? There's a tent up here. That's something. Could be enemies. Then we'll hit them with our big axe. It's Banaka. That's an enemy though. I'm here with my big axe. Just checking in. What's happening? Anybody else coming? We good? So you got one of their training journals. Good work, young pup. I need all three to unveil their techniques. Yeah, looking for... Something about the Rat Master. Well, the records here, his name was Jagex. Mostly kept to himself and had terrible hygiene habits. Countless reports from the custodial team about how he would leave crumbs and bits of food everywhere, constantly attracting vermin. He was still doing that, even with his mind turned to soup by a strange corruption madness. Seems he spends most of his time in the menagerie southwest of here. Alright, so somebody's in the menagerie, but that's further. That should be the third journal. Okay. And two more of these back there too. Heading in the correct direction. We're doing more stuff out here. Should be good. Okay. So we can get into the library here from this level. So we can work with that. Sweep around the outside here. Do some more of these guys. So that. Hit by that. No, dagger strikes are definitely not the most powerful. It's definitely something. Okay. Inside. Got some something. Arcane infusion. No. A little thirsty and hungry here. Keep all our stats up and ready. Recharging the ward shield. All that good stuff. Their deaths are still there. The magical numbers of below are gone at least. That's something. Can consume this. Take the rest of it though. Read this book. Get some artisan XP. Why not? Climb up into the library. Alright. Or a tower. It also could just be a tower. Yeah. A gate open from the outside. If I can attack through the wall, maybe he can attack through the wall too. Not my problem, currently. Alright. That's an interesting spot. Got a book in the library. What a thought. Torch is turning on. Archmage's note to students. Apprentice, a word if you will. Since you're eager to progress, that's good. Eagerness will get you far under the gaze of Zamorak. Eagerness needs two partners, however. Power and knowledge. Power is easy, it's everywhere. As long as you take off the blindfold of morality. Power does not bring corruption, but freedom. Only with power, true power, can we rise to the heights that we deserve to reach. But knowledge, that part is harder. The journey starts here, in the books of the library. First build a throne, a place to sit in cold detachment, and construct an unbreakable philosophy, one that describes you. On that structure we can weave sorcery, The light that guides, only then finally can you conquer all. Throne, philosophy, sorcery, conquer. See if that actually means something here. Potentially. I'm gonna hit this guy with an axe. Stagger, stagger, stagger. Potential more lore books and stuff here. Clear these guys out. Get hit by fire. Lance. That's a whole mage over here? Yep. It's a bigger deal. Lance. Big crits and hits. Mage max. There's any more mages just hanging out here. Yep. Yes, there are. What's out here? Getting staggered. A staggering amount of times. This looks like something of concern. Library door. Books all over the place. Nice in there. So we've gotten the main central room here taken care of at least. Okay. Is there any... Oh. Measures Emmerich. Manageable. Manageable. Also goes upstairs. Also cool. Read Alaric's notes. There are those who say that knowledge has power, but they are only half right. Knowledge only has power if that knowledge has purpose. The right facts applied the right way can change the density of a nation, the destiny of a nation, far more than facts on their own are able. In that regard, knowledge is a key to power. Learn this well, Acolyte, and you may begin to understand the depths of your ignorance. Take the first steps on shackling yourself from its chains. To obtain real knowledge, one must first understand that one knows nothing. One must seek knowledge, striving towards a great comprehension of the true nature of the world. One must have ambition also. For what is power without purpose? A liability, a chain, a noose? Power must be put to task, or its mere languid possibility that none should seek. Finally, one must understand the purpose of power is not to control others, but to set oneself free. For what greater rebellion is there than knowing you walk a path entirely of your own construction? Learn these lessons, Acolyte, and perhaps you'll be worthy of my attention. There's a door. An ancient spell enforced with some mechanism prevents further access. You need to find some way to unlock it. Okay. That's where the teleport is at. Okay. Let's look around the middle here at the books. Zamak's Rebellion, sharing the chains of Infernus. The mechanism whirs angrily into life, resetting your progress. Ah. Some kind of books system here. Zeros, why he should be forgotten. Reset progress. That ain't it. What else we have in the middle room here? There's another one on this side. Empty throne for getting worthless gods. Mechanism clicks as if a key has been turned in a lock. That was the one. Connect it back to Zeros. Resetting. Nope. Got more books on the outer room here too. That's possibly there. That's one. Go for this one. No. What else we got on the outer room here? We can also check upstairs. There could also be books up there. Chthonian contracts. Tying evil up in knots. Reset. Any books in here? Potentially. There's gonna be a lot of books all over the place here. What else we got? Glamorak. How a god's fashion can incite rebellion. Reset progress. That's there. There's a hell rat. There's a vault core. I haven't seen too many of those out here. Not that we can make any like teleports anyways, because there's not really space we can actually build things, but still. So we came up. Okay. A few more outside books there. Let's go up here. Anything up here? Anything up here? Some toad flax. Some treasure. Not really much in the books department. That's okay. Get some this. Okay. View from the statue here. That means anything. It's holding something up here. It could be just another random piece of something. Vault shards. Huh. Do these statues up here look like they mean anything? They all seem very much the same. Could be directions towards books or something. It's kind of facing that one. That one's kind of in the middle though. Perhaps not. Huh. Let's clear out the other side areas here. Potentially. Go around this way, stuff out here. Got the books / keys. There's another book in here. Let's see if this also activates the setting here. Oculus in search of answers. Reset progress. There's a health book over there. Yeah. A little on fire, you know. That's how it is. Oh, where are you? Where are you going? What? But now we're just being rude. Everything. Where all those other guys came from? Acolyte's in here. We did take out the mage, it looks like. This treasure. Got a lot of treasure in here. If we can get this door open in here, we'll be able to teleport back with the node stones. That would just let us not have to use the personal chest spell. Use up those runes. Vampires, blood's thicker than water. Reset progress. Inventory's full. Taking the crown, Zemrak's ambitious plan to acquire all the Elder artifacts. Resetting progress. At least 1, 2, 3 books in this room. Got a lot of different books here. Around the edges, in the middle there. Oh boy. I don't think there's any books out here. Does this book here count as a hint of which way to order these books? Not specifically. That resets. Resets. Empty throne. Click. Rack? No. Empty throne. We tried the other two are in the middle already. So empty throne. Any contracts? Nope. There's potentially an actual answer to this. If we get the mechanism to click, I count that as winning. Anything else over in this outside area? What was the Chthonians? Wasn't Glamourank. Might be the only ones on this outer level. I'm trying the library then. Okay. What in here looks like it could be next in the line? I have Oculus. Taking the crown? No. We're also assuming we found all the book pieces. It's also an assumption. Turn a lock. Is it just the one? Just be the one. No. Multiple stage kind of system. Let's just keep trying everything. Oculus. Taking the crown. Nope. Oculus is second apparently. Vampires? Nope. Okay. It'd be convenient if these were a little bit less separated here. Easier to run between everything. Oculus. Crown. Vampires. Oh. Third in here. Not that one. Throne, click. Into the library. Oculus. Crown. Go over to some of these. Rebellion. Click. There's worse of life, directing arcane energies towards the center library. Wherever the door fades away. Ah, there you go. It's just those four. Perfect. Yep. We're just kind of in here now. Okay. Guess it wasn't actually the teleport right there. Oh, it's demons. Great. Fantastic. Just what we needed. Alright. Operations stand on top of something and slowly whittle them down is a go. What are we doing? Bouncing off the ceiling there. Dark ceiling. Difficult to see. Alright. We can stand on top of him in here. Got the shardbound demons. Stand on that spike. Stand on this gargoyle. main thing to not actually fight these demons, honestly. Alright. This is not great. I switch to air magic for a second. Way. Okay, looks like it's stuck there. It's fine. The other demon's just standing behind the pillar. That's fine. It's over there. He got bored. Yeah, come out in the middle here. You're just stuck in the middle there. I'm fine with that. That's slightly more fair. And by that I mean completely up in my favor. I'm not gonna complain about it. They're shard bound. They can't get too far away from the shard this time, I guess. Also can't really stagger them though. Slight problem. I don't know if I trust the other one to also have that limitation. Hey demon. Over here. Rude. That is tackle the 90. Wow. Some of this armor back up. If we chain it fast enough, I actually can get the chain attacks in there. Just barely, though. And demons down. Oh. Dream Snowshine. Is that the teleport right there? Like, right next to the demons spawning? That's potentially problematic. Lock the nodestone. Use the nodestone. I think that might be all the nodestones here too. That's pretty good. Let's store things away without having to cast our spell here. Alright. Teeth, more swamp paste. This is running out of space. Let's just keep on getting ash logs in just all the various chests. We have not chopped that many of those logs recently. Guess I'll keep showing up. Cool. Farming stuff. Here's some clay. A few more fibers. Be good. Hard leather. Also helpful. Other scraps. Potions. Herbs. Vault shards. Try another mystic cloth. Also nice. Can open up all these too. Plenty more fibers in here. It's pretty much the way of getting to fiber pieces, just fighting the mage guys. That was sound. Manageable. Reasonable. Fine cloth, some scraps. Essence, which is also nice. Some more salvage piles. Alright. Not that we have a huge amount of black metal, but enough to make this. Enough to make the staff at least. Okay. Maybe we're gonna get something for opening all these. Talk to Dork here. Hmm? That's about the node stones. Managed to get some of those nodes working. Great work. See if we can get the rest of them working. Which ones are we missing? Got that. That's the menagerie. That's past the library. We got the lake. The demon gate. Just need to talk to him again. All these ones in here. Some of those working, so you can get the rest of them working. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 that way. Are there more? So I have this that we need to open. Once we get all the pieces, I guess. Yeah, gravestone in the floor. What about the node stones or anything up here? Seems like we have them. I don't know. Not gonna worry about that right now. Let's head back to the library. Garrison. It's putting us down here at the bottom where we could potentially need to worry about the demon respawns. That's not fantastic by any means. It'd be easier just coming from the other side here. This way out. If there's anything else of note in here. Empty alcove. Some skulls. Okay. Lots down here then. Come back up the dark staircase. Past the mystical library door. Yeah. It's kind of this part. There's over there. Huh. It's kind of like the main inner library area here so far. So the next area, likely to be more kind of outside. There's a lower section of the library down this way. That's something. Luckily we didn't need to run all the way down here. Or to activate some books and stuff. We got rats. They were talking about Raka. close to just being able to always just two-hit them. So close. Loot. Plants. Lore. A new pestilence. Can't focus in my quarters. There's 3 of us in there. Too crowded. I can string thoughts together here. Not many. A few gems on a necklace. We're afflicted by not 1 but 2 diseases. They tussle, fighting. Cure needs to kill them both. I thought maybe if I poison one, the weaker one, the other one will eat it, wither, die. Then I know where the weak one resides. Hear it whisper in my left ear. I will drop her the toxin there. Let it feed. Yum, let the toxin spread. Shush, the chicken and the master come again. I must look busy. Busy, 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 busy. This whole craziness down here. Definitely a problem. And take your snack. What kind of book here? Recipe book. Meat sandwich. Okay. In the journal here. Maybe. It's bread and meat. That should suffice. Up this way. Let's go down this way. Or just around the outside of the library. Yeah. Let's go through here to be over here on this side down below the library. Hang on. You would be up there. Really? Ow. There's more outside the library again now. Let's go up around this one. Something like that. There's more library. Or is it just up here in this other part of this same spot? Okay, it's fine. Mage of Zamorak. It's just back in the main library area here. Okay. So you have this tower here, which is connect over to there. Most likely. Got a Howard Master kind of guy here. We defeated the Hellhound there. That's something. Come on. Come on. Then respond. Oh, something like that. Kind of on the outskirts here. If we go up this tower, though, that's gonna be it. Yeah, that's where we need to be. For the next part of this, I guess. Calm. Up we go. Some more lore. And fire on the staircase. Great. Alaric's plan, part 1. The thought came to me as I slept. Should I worry that my genius rises when I am defenseless? Asmodel would do much with that information. You see, nothing enthralls a demon more than other demons. They despise and bicker, drawn into a game of spite. It may seem like repulsion, but in truth they are drawn to one another. They live, should you call it living, to be in each other's company. Knowing this to be true, I think on my skills of possession. I'm still mastering the art, but there have been breakthroughs. I'm able to siphon a soul from the living and store it in the inanimate, just for a moment. My goblet gained the soul of a slave and filled with tears, a delightful discovery. My mirror reflected only my last psychophantic apprentice, for a time at least. If I could borrow and transpose the soul of a demon, or whatever makeshift thing they have as a soul, could I infuse a demonic gateway? My theory, my hope is that the gateway would enthrall others of their kind. They'd be drawn, consciously or subconsciously, in numbers that we could barely contain. Portal like that would need an incredible amount of demonic souls to keep it powered, but in that respect, I'm not worried. The infernal gate would supply itself. Sounds like a safe and good plan. Let's try to climb up this without getting set on fire. There's a hell rat up there. Yes. Kind of activating at slightly different times. Maybe time to try to time it better. I'm in no rush here. I don't really want to be set on fire, honestly. Seems like an inconvenient thing to happen right now. Is the last fire here, maybe? And a hell rat? Oh, there's fire there, too. And more fires to go higher. Great. Lore, part 2. If I were to weigh Rasmodel, we have 1 ounce of value. That ounce is his leadership, or more specifically, what I have learned from it. He has taught me that when you make a mistake, you do not run from it. Instead, you claim it was your intention all along. If a scouting party is killed, they were traitors that you sent on a suicide mission. If the sewers flood and illness spreads, you win the troops' immunity. Admit nothing, own everything. My infernal gateway is no longer a gateway. The tens of thousands of demons' souls are no longer powering it. Seems that they have been quietly bleeding into the fortress itself. Each brick now whispers with the Avernic. They are in the walls. Demons now summon themselves at their own whims from any room. I do not run from this. It was my intention. I claim it. This is what I tell my magi. No concern of Downreach. There's no corner of Downreach that's safe from us now. If you connive against us magi, a demon may be listening. If you walk without a partner, an Avernic may digest you. This is the rule of the keep now. All that remains is to find the voice beneath the voices. I know it's there. I can hear it. Once that's identified, I'll claim it too. Just stuff. Now, I'll keep climbing. Start with that. Climbing up. We can also go over that way. Fire stuff. This is a very safe staircase. Very safe. Very cool. Only completely on fire. What do we got up here? Okay. Nope. Another way forward. Another option. So that goes over to there, which has the next shard we need. Just a regular bird. Just looking for weird birds. We have here, right here. Get on top of this anywhere. There's a dragon over there. Opportunities for jumping. It's mostly pretty high. How far away are we from just regular jumping? Yeah, pretty far. Okay. Do you want to fight a dragon? Do we need to fight a dragon? That connects over that way towards the menagerie, I guess. We got up there without that previously. Or we got up to the dragon in some other fashion. Maybe we got up to here? I don't remember. We made it to the menagerie though, and that's over that way, so. That's probably fine. Let's instead head down this way. Alright. See on the roof here too. Night fight. Alright. Yep. Shield up. Miss every attack. Yeah. Oh, there's fire behind me. Maybe less good. Aw. You. And recharging. Huh. At least one more mage in there. Look around the outside first. Look inside. Like a dorm. More than anything. Regular bird? Okay. Hum 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 hum. More treasure. Okay. Statues. View this way. No real opportunities to jump up on top here, doesn't look like. Let's go way to the dragon. This could be. This guy we need to face. Hilarious. Oh, talk. Okay. Not too often we talk to these guys. She whispers, do you hear her? For an eternity, she crawls round and round inside my mind, fighting with the other voices, the two of them at each other's throats. They steal memories too, how dare they? If I hid mine, seal them in glass. Woohoo. Memory safe, happiness, encased in translucent gleam. You, apprentice, acolyte, silent shadow whose soul does not scream, find my glittering memory, glass-winged hunter of the night, bring it me, let me smile again. Left my memories in a tranquil place, buried in the dirt, a garden where all the keep's creatures used to live. A dragon guards it now, though they know not what it is they protect. Glass, something, owl, guarded by a dragon, or something. Sentimental value to someone. Must be this guy. A memory in glass, a smile in kaleidoscopic fragments. Ruckus always was an artist at heart. Thank you, apprentice. Here, take this bauble as payment. But beware, it whispers in the dark. And there we go. We got it. Lore. Alex Journal. Is regret or hubris that banishes my dreams each night? Can't remember the last time I dreamed a dream of my own, and not that of the other. Perhaps it's the foolishness of an old man clinging to the sharpness of his youth. Passage of time curses me with a dullness that is not my own. My flesh feels alien to me, as if I am a skin worn by something else. My insides writhe and burn like snakes of fire. Even touch feels strange to me, as if there were layers of strange cloth beneath me and the world. Is this age, foolishness, or something worse? Our demons have said nothing for some time. The voices tell me to ignore it, that I'm overthinking things, and just need to try to sleep. Others whisper threats and curses from the corners of the room, cracks in the ceiling wishing me naught but harm. I've made this place better, stronger, more powerful. It was by my hand that we brought the demons through. They should bow in adoration of my power, yet they laugh at me from behind the curtains, pretend they're not really there. All will come to respect me, all will come to despise me. The whispers are wrong, I'm not mad. The whispers are right. Madness. How's it going? Whispering, whispering, crying in my head. I seal in a glowing prison. Just so. Yep. Meat twist sandwich. Mixing up. Recipe book for the meat twist sandwich. With a twist. Or something. We had the meat sandwich, which is flank steak, wrap roast, and bread. The meat twist sandwich. We also add some dried red berry. Alright. It is less sustenance than not having it on in the first place. Okay, sure. All these meals and stuff. We're just rocking out here with our everything pumpkin, solving all of our problems. Speaking of problems, this. Huh. That's basically the library sorted. Let's get to the teleport. Solve us a lot of problems here. Wind step. Another wind step. Alright. That'll do. And all the knowledge we needed from here. Cool. Let's back down this way. Where the staircase is not on fire, thankfully. Oh, come on. Rats. Nexus. No sense. Isn't the rest of them working? Pretty sure they're all working. I don't know. Anyways. Back to base. Inventory. Just a handful of things. Okay. Put all that away. Nothing too crazy. Open up all the bits. Get some more fabrics and metals and stuff. I suppose it really just leaves the menagerie here. Take the teleport over there, run over, get the Dreamstone shards. Potentially the last journal should be there too. Working. Next time. Goodbye.